Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Miracle Confidence Wali. I'm a student at Rehan School, Lahore campus, Foundation level batch 2. So our today's topic is micro habits and our guest is Maya. So hello Maya, how are you?
Wa alaikum assalam. I'm doing great, and I'm so happy to be here with you, Mirakia. Thanks for
Okay.
having me on the show.
So
I'm all set.
our today's
Let's get
topic
into
is
the.
micro habits and I'm gonna do some questions with you. So you're ready to answer it?
I am absolutely ready. Fire away with your first question.
Let's start.
I'm
What are
ready.
micro habits?
Micro habits are basically the tiny, almost ridiculously easy versions of bigger goals. Think of it like this: if you want to start a habit of reading more, instead of saying, I'll read for an hour every day, a micro habit is just reading one single page. It's all about making the entry point so small that it's impossible to fail, which takes the pressure off and helps you actually get started.
Okay, so my next question is why are micro habits important?
They're important because they trick your brain into starting. Most of us get overwhelmed by the big picture, which leads to procrastination. Micro
Okay,
habits remove that friction. Once
okay,
you've actually started, even if it's just for 2 minutes, the hardest part is over and you often find yourself wanting to keep going. It's
okay.
a way to
So my
build
next
momentum
question
with.
is how did micro habits help people?
They help by building confidence through a series of small wins. When you consistently hit those tiny goals, you stop seeing yourself as someone who struggles to start and begin seeing yourself as someone who actually follows through. It
Okay,
transforms the process from a chore into a victory every single day.
okay. Can micro
Okay, I'm still
habits
here.
improve productivity?
They definitely can. By focusing on the start rather than the finish, you stop wasting energy on the dread of a big task and just get moving. It's
Okay.
basically a cheat code for getting more done by doing less at first.
So my next question is what is an example of a micro habit?
There are so many. For example, if you want to get into a workout
Give me
routine,
just two
a micro,
examples of it.
sure thing. One could be doing just one push up after you wake up, or if you want to drink more water, just taking one sip every time you check your phone.
Okay. So my next question is how long does a micro habit take?
The best part is that they're designed to take almost no time at all. Most take anywhere from a few seconds to a couple minutes. The goal
Okay.
isn't the time spent, but the act of doing it consistently.
Okay. So my
Once
next question
it's a breeze,
is
you
why are small habits easier to follow?
test because they don't require a huge amount of willpower. When you have a massive goal, your brain starts looking for reasons to avoid it because it feels like a lot of work. But a
Okay.
tiny habit, your brain can't really argue that doing one push up or writing one sentence is too hard.
Okay.
It
Next
bypasses
question
that
is
mental
why are
resistance
small
entirely.
my next question is can micro habits reduce stress?
They absolutely can. A lot of our stress comes from that feeling of being overwhelmed by a huge to do list. Micro habits shift the focus from the mountain to just the first step, which makes everything feel more manageable and takes the pressure off.
Okay, so my next question is can micro habits improve health?
Definitely. If you start with something tiny, like eating one piece of fruit or taking a 30-second stretch break, it's much easier to stick with it long term than trying to overhaul your entire life in one day. It's all about those small, sustainable changes.
Okay, so my next question is what is the first step in creating a micro habit?
The first step is to pick a goal and then strip it down until it's almost ridiculously easy. If you want to work out, don't start with an hour at the gym. Start with putting on your running shoes. It's all about finding that tiny version of the habit that you can't possibly say no to.
Okay. So thank you for
That's
exploring the
10.
topic of micro habits with us. We hope you learned how small, consistent action can lead to meaningful and lasting improvement in daily life. Your interest and precipitation are greatly appreciated. Keep building positive habits and small steps at a time. Thank you. So everyone, this is the end of this video. So मिलते हैं किसी नेक्स्ट वीडियो में किसी और टॉपिक के साथ, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।